Servus from the Pain Cave and welcome back to a new route Recon video. I haven't done these since before summer break, but we got new roads and routes to discover. For stage 5 of Zwift Unlocked, we are heading to the brand new roads of New York again. The route is called the Double Borough, 18 kilometers with 150 meters of climbing. It's fast, it's tactical, and there are some segments where races can be won or lost. Let's talk about equipment. Aero is king on this course. Make sure to bring your fastest frame and disc wheels. Whether it is the S-Works, Canyon, or Pinarello won't make a huge difference, as you can see. Just make sure to use the frame you upgraded the furthest. Alright, we start at the Central Park. After around 2 kilometers, we take on the new roads. First, we go through the mall, including a short, steep ramp down and up again. Then straight through the long straight of Times Square, through the subway with another ramp down and up towards Brooklyn Bridge, the hardest segment of this route as shown by the red dot. After that, we tackle Manhattan Bridge, which I gave a yellow dot for medium difficulty. Next up is the subway in reverse direction. So once again, a ramp down and up, which leads us to the flat Times Square straight, where we will have the finish line. So let's ride through the full route. Since this is event only for now, I had to manually steer through the route. We start at Central Park. There's a few kicks, so make sure to be in a good position to not miss any splits. If you're strong and if you want to challenge your opponents, you can also make a move here and see if there's someone sleeping and might get caught in a split. So after around 2 kilometers, we turn left on the new roads of New York and we approach the first subway mall section, which starts with a ramp down. Be in a good position. Make sure to not be too far behind, because we have seen it in stage 4. There were some attacks and people use this new segment to test the opponents and see if they can break away from the group. All right, so this is the mall, the second part in my segments. The dots show you the difficulty relative to the stage. So if it's green, it's flat. If it's red, it's climby. And if it's yellow, it's like hilly. All right, then we take the ramp. You can see the arrow. It's a boost, so it will accelerate your rider, your avatar. So you don't need to go all out here at this ramp. Probably I will aim for doing something like 5 to 7 watts per kg at the beginning, because this will be enough normally to stay with the front and not waste your acceleration and your sprint too early. All right, now we are at the Times Square and approach the next subway section. Again, we go down the ramp. Make sure to be in a good position. There might be some attacks. We are 7 kilometers in, so around 10k to go, and you don't want to be caught in the back of the peloton when there is splits happening. All right, once again, up the ramp, up to 19%, but again, we have the boost, so you don't need to waste too much energy. Then we approach the first real test and probably the crucial segment and section of this route. It's the Brooklyn Bridge. Once again, it starts with that downhill, and then we have the first part, which is the steepest one with around 5%, and then we just have around 3 to 4%. Since the official segment has this downhill, I did my own measures for this climb, and I found out it's from this point on, you have 1.5 kilometers at 3.5% average gradient. So you can see it starts with around 5%. So the first part is the steepest one. If you struggle here, I'm not sure to date, it's not official which kind of power-ups will be available, but use your power-up if you struggle here, else wait as long as possible. And I mean, depending on your category, I will be racing this one in the advanced category, so I will just try to survive with the front. If you're strong, you can definitely make attacks here and make sure that the group will split. If you're a strong sprinter, you want to play your cards at the end and just wait for that finishing straight. All right, we are on top here of the Brooklyn Bridge. Again, nothing too crazy. It's draftable. It's not too steep. So aero equipment is king here on this route. All right, then we approach the downhill here and turn left towards Manhattan Bridge, which is the next test. It's a bit shorter. It's not as hard as Brooklyn Bridge. And normally there shouldn't be a lot happening. Probably some guys will definitely still try their chances. You can see it here, 1.1 kilometers at 2.6%. And just be in a good position. Make sure always at these climbs, enter it in the front few positions, because this will save you some energy. You don't need to move up during during the climb. And yeah, I mean, again, if you feel strong in your category, go for an attack. If you're a sprinter, then wait for that finishing straight. All right, we reached the top of the climb, and from this point on, it will be around 4.6 kilometers, 4.5 kilometers, I believe. And yeah, so we get ready for the finish. We get ready for that sprint. Probably if your group is big, it will be really hard to break away because the group is always faster. You can see it here, 3 kilometers to go before we reach the subway reverse in reverse direction. Again, we go down the ramp and go up again soon. Yeah, so if you're a good sprinter, you want to wait for the sprint for sure. You want to hide in the pack, and breakaways will be hard here because the peloton is just a lot faster than a small group or even a single rider. So 1K to go before we reach the ramp. You have to be in a good position here and probably already go full gas here because that will be a long sprint, especially in the advanced category. You leave the tube here and you are back on these class roads. You turn left, and this is a very short finishing straight. It's different than last week. We go it from the reverse direction, so this will be just around 200 meters here to the line. So this will be definitely a long sprint for stage 5 of Zwift Unlocked. All right, that's it for this recon of the Double Borough. I hope it gives you a clearer picture of what to expect on race day. Good luck in stage 5, and let me know in the comments if you believe this will be decided on one of the two bridges or in a mass sprint. If this helped you out, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the race recap on Tuesday. See you soon. Cheers and ride on.